Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that game against Houston, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Collins, and it's Herter in at the small forward position. And for Minneapolis, we've got Bobby Portis. Brandon Miller out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Kareem, and it's Mann in at the 3 slot. And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer.
Yeah, Kevin, it takes a few weeks just to get used to seeing coaches and players in different spots around the league. And it'll take some time for those players and coaches to adjust as well.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Collins, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good. An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Now here is Miller. Pass to Mann. Minneapolis moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this area.
Now, here's Collins. Boy, he was something else against Utah.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Russell passes to Miller. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Russell. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Collins. And White with the stuff.
Explosive move by White. Going right up to the rim.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. It's Portis atop the key. And it's Miller in the corner. Pass to Mann. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giddey kicks to Herter. Down low, here's Collins. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Miller with the drive. And it's denied.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Miller, no luck.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Collins finds Giddey. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, Giddey takes the hit and still finishes inside.
Outside Russell. Outside Portis. Miller outside. There's the triple. That one, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's White. Pass to Herter. Collins setting the pick for Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Minneapolis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Back to Giddey. Collins, a screen on Russell. This one for 3, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Herter.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
White, good.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Miller. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This is the first they're seeing of Minneapolis.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. Collins wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Minneapolis trails by 6. Russell passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Collins. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Giddey. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Russell kicks to Miller. Nailed from three-point land. Miller's got 5.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Truly a does-it-all glue guy. Giddey helps the whole team with his passing ability.
Here's man after the Bulls pick up 2. And they'll get another chance. Russell. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Here's White after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Herter kicks to White. To the paint, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Well, that's why White racks up so many assists. He's got fantastic floor vision.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Minneapolis moving it around. Outside Portis, 5 on the clock. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Collins a screen on Portis with the step back. And White kicks to Herter. Drills it from outside. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's man. Chicago grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Now here's White. For that win against the Jazz, he's another guy who really showed up to play. Pass to Giddey. Back to White. Over Miller. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Russell passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Portis. Abdul-Jabbar finds Miller. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 3 assists tonight. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Teams changing it up here. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Bulls third.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Giddey with it. He's guarded by Russell. Giddey the pass to count. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Miller. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Williams. Here's Giddey. Outside, White shoots the 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Wolf. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Miller outside. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Shot by Collins, no good. Here's Miller, and there's the drive. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside, White. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Smith. Now here's Williams. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. White, wide open. He fires. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got his 2nd basket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Jones is out there with James. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. Jones against Williams. Corner shot. Jones, no luck. Minneapolis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Russell passes to Wolf. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Russell. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Russell. Abdul-Jabbar so skilled inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Jones on the way. He's guarded by Russell. Smith wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Bulls lead by 3. Russell against Jones. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Wolf passes to Abdul-Jabbar. The kick out to Williams. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Wolf. Minneapolis moving it around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Jones. How he did last season. He was around 7 points a game last year. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Thomas checked in for Miller. And the Bulls making a change also. Queens checked in. Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Well, with his mobility and size, Smith gets up there with ease.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for Minneapolis. Buddy Hield comes in for Thomas. And the Bulls making a change here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Smith with it. He's picked up by Russell. Smith kicks to Jones. No good on the 3. Minneapolis trails by 3. Here's Russell on the wing. Hield. Pass to Wolf. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Smith. Now Hield. 5 to shoot. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Hield. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to White. From past the arc. And again, no good by Chicago. For Minneapolis, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. So, staying after an up-and-down start to his career, Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin, and it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
Shoots from the baseline. Rebound, Minneapolis. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Russell. Russell's got the lead up to 1 now for Minneapolis.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
White, and the 3 ball is good. 12 points for him.
Well, he's already got 9 points from 3-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Russell passes to Abdul-Jabbar. The drive by Russell. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 assists now tonight. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Minneapolis making a change here. Demons checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Collins is checked in. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Jones. And the Bulls with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Man passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Minneapolis moving it around. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Pass to Herter. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Hield outside. Back to man. Here's Demon. In the corner, it's Hield. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jones for three. It's rebounded by Kareem Abbdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Pass to Wolf. Now here's Hield. Wolf passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Over White. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Connects from three-point range. Buzelis has got 5 now.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Wolf. Man with it. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Fourth, Kobe White.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And the Bulls making a change here. Giddey's checked in. Back to White. There's the three. He can't get it to go. For Minneapolis, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Demon. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. At the elbow, Collins. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. 10 points for him.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Pass to man. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get bumped.
Chicago's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Giddey. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 2. Back to Giddey. Kicks it out to Collins. Second chance effort. And it's Giddey laying it in. Giddey's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Well, coaches appreciate effort like that. Giddey wasn't going to let that possession go to waste.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago on defense. Abdul-Jabbar. Good. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 2 now for Minneapolis.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Collins finds Giddey. Left side Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Buzelis with the ball. Working on Portis.
And you got to like watching Buzelis break down the defense, just taking what they give him.
1:51 left to play here in the half. Russell passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Portis. Collins against Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem unstoppable inside.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Herter. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's defended by Herter. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Portis the screen. Here's Miller. Abdul-Jabbar passes to man. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem with the tough shot.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Bulls trail by 4. It's Giddey with the drive. Outside White. Now here's Giddey, defended by man. From deep, Collins, and that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 7th assist in the game. And here's Russell. 8 points for him. Kept alive. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Fires from way outside. And so it's Kareem Abbdul-Jabbar making things happen for Minneapolis. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. Back right after this.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abbdul-Jabbar.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Here's Russell. Bobby Portis out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Miller, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Shot clock at 5. Russell finds Abdul-Jabbar. Over Collins. Abdul-Jabbar misses. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. To Collins. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Collins setting the pick for White. And here's Collins. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
What an impact White makes, whether he has the ball in his hands or not.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Lobbed up there for Miller. And stolen by White. Moving it up for the lead, and it's Collins getting it to go. Collins has got 4 points this quarter. neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good work there as it goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got 28 points for the game.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Giddey. The edge hauled in by Minneapolis. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Miller. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's a 3-point Minneapolis lead.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Herter kicks to Collins. Here's Giddey. Hands it from downtown. Giddey's got 10.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. There's great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Over in the corner, White. Another 3 for Chicago.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Russell passes to Miller. Six to shoot. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Collins. That one a little long. Chicago leading by 3. Now White. He's guarded by Russell. Herter kicks to Collins. A three-pointer, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fades back. Miller, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 21 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
And Giddey gets it to go. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to man. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Over Collins. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Miller kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Portis, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Out to Russell. Pass to Miller. Minneapolis moving it around. On the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. White setting the pick for Herter. For 3, it's Kareem Abbdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. Man passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Portis for 3. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th assist in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Minneapolis leading by 4. Outside, Russell. Pass to Portis on the wing, Miller. Abdul-Jabbar against Collins. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, White. Now here's Giddey, covered by Miller. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
What's up?
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minneapolis.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
There's a screen by Collins. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Hits it from three-point range. White's got 18 points.
Well, look, White isn't an elite three-point shooter, but he is solid from deep.
Outside Portis. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Williams, he's checked in for Minneapolis. Jones checked in for Chicago. Collins passes to Jones. Pass to Giddey. Collins setting the big for Giddey. Back to Jones. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now Russell. He's got 8. Over in the corner, Williams. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Miller. And it's good for 2. 16 points for him.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Jones kicks to Giddey. Herter on the wing. And another turnover here by Chicago. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Bulls 3rd.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Smith checked in for Chicago. Williams passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. It's stolen by Buzelis. Tipped away. Smith kicks to Jones. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line. It's going to go on Kareem Abbdul-Jabbar. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Giddey the pass to Okoro. Screen by Smith. Jones with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Russell with it. He's got 8. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Russell. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. And now a 3-point Minneapolis lead. And it's Giddy with the ball.
Hey, how you doing?
That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well,
hey, thanks, King. Glad you're enjoying it, man.
They should be looking for him every possession.
It's Miller on the wing. Back to Russell. Portis, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Smith. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
Hey, I'm doing great, man.
On the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make.
Thanks for asking.
From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Kareem.
Just gotta find a way to stop Josh Giddey, man. He's been killing us.
Pass to Portis. Here's Williams. Back to Portis. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Just 3 to shoot. Over Smith. No good from Abdul-Jabbar.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone
all right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Smith with a screen on Miller. Over in the corner, Williams. Can't knock in the 3. And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen.
If you like what you're seeing here, give it a like, man. And check out the playlist on my channel.
He's scoring in just about every way possible.
Check out the playlist on my channel and read the description so you can understand what's going on here with the series, man.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball on the court for Chicago to start the 4th. White on the wing along with Okoro. Smith is out there with Williams, and it's Jones in at the 1. Pass to White. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Minneapolis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside Williams. Portis for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Okoro finds Jones. Out to White. And the jam by White.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Russell. To the inside, Miller. And he banks in the layup. And Minneapolis leads by 1.
Boy, he's really turned it around since the break. In a bit of a rhythm now.
Here's Smith. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Didn't know he had that in him. Jalen Smith showing out.
Russell passes to Claxton. Williams kicks to Miller. Inside. Claxton inside. Covered by Smith. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Okoro dishes to Jones. Pass to Smith. Back to Jones. Here's White. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. It's Williams with the drive. And it's Williams throwing it down. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
On the basket by Jones.
Well, even though he's just 6'1", Jones is confident inside. Doesn't fear going up amongst taller players.
Back to Russell. Pass to Claxton. Miller outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 10 points in just the second half.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Minneapolis will go with a different look here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Portis. Mann comes in for Williams. Buddy Hield is checked in for Brandon Miller. And Thomas subbed in for Russell. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And here's Collins from outside.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Jones. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Thomas. Abdul-Jabbar's got 42 in the game. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. White up top, covered by Hield. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. Kevin Huerter comes in for Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Pass to Mann. Minneapolis moving it around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Chicago has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's to Collins. Here's Giddey. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Outside Thomas. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Claxton. Now here's Hield. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. White, good. Now, man. On the wing, Hield. White covering. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got it all tied up now for Minneapolis.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Thomas, and he drops it in from the low post.
Showing some muscle there. Terrific job by Thomas staying locked in on the task at hand.
And White kicks to Giddey. To the middle. Again, pulls in another board.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. Collins, a screen on Thomas. Giddey, yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. They swipe it. And pushing it up. Here's Minneapolis. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 3 assists in the game. And finished off by Collins.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And he goes in for the dunk.
That was a big possession for this offense, putting their trust in Herder.
Man with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Hield fires. The 3 doesn't go. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Thomas against White. To take the lead, Collins. And rebounds again.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record book.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Minneapolis. The lead is 2. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Puts it up from 12. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Herder. The long shot, no good.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Outside, Hield. a chance, but doesn't go. White drives in. Collins buries the deep ball.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now Hield. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now Thomas. Claxton.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
For Minneapolis, Portis is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Miller comes in for Hield, and it's Russell in for Cameron Thomas. And stolen by Miller. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Russell sets a screen for Miller. Going inside, rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
At the line for Minneapolis, D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Now Herter fires the 3. So Minneapolis wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simpler we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kareem Abbdul-Jabbar.